Peace, peace, peace. Welcome to the Scrap and Roll MMA podcast. It's your host, Sky, your host, CJ, Jace in the building, and special guest, AJ back. Let's go. New year. We starting off February. I know right now it's still January, but by the time these fights start, it's February 1st. I already warned y'all in the last episode.
Real fast, if you're just stumbling across the pod, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like and subscribe. It's absolutely free. It costs you nothing, and it helps out tremendously in the algorithm. Now, real fast, we're going to do something. Is everyone locked in? We're going to do something we've never, ever done on this podcast to start off the show. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about the PFL.
Hold on, wait. No. Stop, bro. You're not finna cut your sister off when she's talking about Black History Month. We is not finna start like that. Hell nah. We not finna do that at all. To talk about scrub ass PFL? Sky, get your bro. I told you he was a WB, bro. I've been gone for like 3 weeks, y'all. I'm sorry I've been gone. My son, he's doing Muay Thai. He made competition class, so I gotta deal daddy duties and stuff. So I've been gone and stuff. Hey, Sky, we not finna let him punk you today. Don't let him bully you, sis.
Don't let him bully you, sis.
Don't let him bully your son.
Yeah. Nah, man, fuck PFL, man. Black History Month.
Did you see how he been trying to come at me the last couple episodes when I was like, oh, you know how we do in February? And he's like, that's
what I'm saying.
That's
Hey, that's my favorite time of the year, no matter if we do good or we do bad, because it's like, it makes the fight super exciting for me.
What do you mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Us.
What do you mean?
They not
me
like
and
us.
Sky.
He not like us.
We.
The fuck?
It's so funny when people say we, like they're in there. We.
Well, the issue is that like when I say, oh, I'm gonna go for all the black fighters in the month of February, Jay says it's racist, and then when I say I go for all the Hawaiians anytime they on the card, what's that?
Facts.
Prejudice.
Oh yeah, okay. So why is one thing prejudice, other things racist?
Trans Hawaiian took me out last week, bro.
I do second the PFL conversation though. I do second.
No,
that.
we're gonna get there. We're
gonna get there, but hey, it's gonna have to take the back of the bus. Shout out to Rosa Parks.
The one time we can actually talk about PFL off rip. Going to the back again.
Get it?
Exactly.
I'm sure you guys watched the PFL because there was nothing else on.
Right.
And
no, don't lie, because one was on Friday too, and I know y'all missed that.
I did. if CJ don't hit me and be like, "Hey, one is on," hey, one been wild recently. Like just due to like all the contracts, the people being cut. Oh no! Before we get to the PFL, or at least some point in this conversation, we got to talk about the GFL.
Oh yeah, because that was on Friday too, right?
Yeah.
And the draft.
I don't want to talk about that. That would got me upset. Oh my god.
Hey, the moment Tyron Woodley went first, rip it up.
Yes, exactly.
Hold on.
Rip.
Speaking about Tyron, you remember you text me and you were like, "Man, Tyron Woodley thick as hell." I said, "Don't ever text me that shit. don't text me that shit again."
Having? Damn,
bro, Sky be tripping. Man. She be tripping.
DJ don't want to open my text messages.
Bro, when Payne Talbot was fighting, she gonna text me, "Oh, Payne got some pretty feet." I said, "Sky, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me."
Looking at feet, the fuck?
She be tripping, bro.
Hey! Whatever kind of relationship y'all have and share with each other, things that you both like and enjoy. That's on you, man. CJ, 2025, dog. That's great for you. That's great for you.
Boy, I've been with my girl for 20 years. I got a whole 12-year-old son. Man, shut your mouth. Never in my life. I don't run around with painted nails like this guy down here. Boy, shut up.
Jealous.
Where Frank at? Where Frank at, Jay?
Frank who?
You know.
Yeah, that pussy can't bring Frank Ocean out. Only tight.
That's a low blow.
Hey, Jace do be giving low blows. Nasty nigga.
Frank who?
You
Frank
know who?
Ocean, don't play.
Hey, Jay, you know what he talking about?
I know Frank Ocean. Is he still around?
Yeah. He was at the card watching Peyton get beat. That's why I'm telling y'all they dating. I don't care what nobody says.
They gotta be. They gotta be.
Because we don't see Frank Ocean for nothing.
You gonna fuck around and make Trey Songz jealous? You better chill. You better chill.
I haven't heard that
You better
rumor.
chill.
That's crazy. Oh, all right. I don't know. This
All
is the
right, let's
MMA
go ahead
podcast.
and
I
yeah,
promise
MMA podcast.
we gonna get to
Let's
it.
put Sky and CJ foot fetish on the back burner and
He
keep it
jealous.
pushing.
He jealous now.
Yeah.
I'm not jealous of shit.
No feet
You
don't
I'm
jealous
just
move.
now.
saying. Yeah. So
Um,
let's talk about it. PFL. Wow. Finally, not only did they happen to be the only restaurant open that day, the special was good. The special was great. What a phenomenal fucking fight. It was captivating. Back and forth, eye pokes, dick kicks. Like, it had everything. The crowd was fucking into it. What did y'all think
Headbutts.
of the scrap? Nasty headbutts.
I really enjoyed the fight. I missed the whole card because I don't know what I was watching. I think I was watching NFL. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I was watching the old WWE or something, and I was waiting for Scott to text me and be like, "Yo, Nimkov's fighting." She gonna text me after he got the submission. I was like, "Oh, okay." But I tuned in for the Paul
He
Hughes
looked like
and the Nurmagomedov fight. Man, that fight was high quality. It was a great fight. I text Scott, I was like, "Man, great fucking fight." That's the kind of stuff they need over at the PFL. That was a banger.
Yeah, but unfortunately, they still got the decision terribly wrong.
no,
Yes,
I don't. I think they got it right.
I've spoken.
Ooh.
Mhm.
AJ, tell him.
So that was a great fight, though. It showed the level that those two are at in the lightweight division right now. So I had Paul Hughes winning. I think it was not clear, but he did enough to show that he's a better fighter than Usman. The takedowns we already know. He defended them. He's a better striker than Usman, so it was nothing for him on the feet. And all he really had to do that fight was defend the takedowns, and that's what he did. And he did more than Usman on the feet, in my opinion. So I don't know why he was given a decision. I don't know. It was a good fight though. He still lost a great fight. That's my opinion.
What round did you give him?
What round? You see, when I do watch fights, I don't pay attention to the rounds. I should, but I really don't. But the fight as a whole, I had Paul Hughes winning. But the last round though, I want to say I think I gave it to Usman. I think the last round.
I gave
And
Paul.
I think every round and every fight, the last round always speaks volume. That's my opinion.
Well, you kind of argued against your argument, but
Yeah, I kind of
you're
did.
for my
But
argument, so I don't want to talk about it. I gave Paul 2, 3, and 4. As I talked to Sky watching the fight, I was like, I thought it was a close fight with a clear winner. There is duality in that. I said I'm okay with that, or I was also okay with the draw. But
That's where I'm at.
48-46 is
Yep. Yeah,
crazy.
it was
Especially
2,
with
right?
the point deduction. Yes, 2 judges. It was a draw and 2 48-46s. 48-46 is crazy,
That I agree
especially
with.
with a point deduction. Like, that's so wild to me. That makes no sense.
Yeah, when I heard that scorecard, I was like 46. That don't even sound
yeah, that
right.
was crazy. And it was a point deduction too. Point deducted.
I agree. Me personally, I think it was a draw, 47-47. So when they first called that, I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be a draw," and then I was like,
Fixes in. Must be the
Mhm.
money.
No, and I said it when the first draw called. I was like, they were in Saudi Arabia. I was like, yeah, it's about to go to Usman. It's about to go to Usman.
And
And
Casinos
like
it's
would have took
funny.
that
It's
hit.
funny because to me, when I was watching the fight, I was like, this fight feels like Islam and Dustin from Wish. Like it had a lot of the same type of qualities to him, but just like a little bit on the lower level
From which is
side.
crazy. From which
Okay, Timu, nigga, whatever, which one of them you want. Them is like the
but
bootleg
I think
Islam and Dustin.
Usman and Hughes beat Dustin right now. And after what I just seen, they beat Dustin right now. Both of them.
Nah,
I
I
second
According to
that.
think
DC, and everybody from AKA, Usman and Islam go back and forth in the training room. And who's best in the world supposedly? Islam, right? So
if
I'm going
that's
off
the
with the
case,
I'm going
if
off what they
if
say.
if and I was high on Usman, but if that's the case, Islam got some work to do if he's letting that guy. get him in his training room
It's a
because he
fact.
didn't look that
Wow.
great
It's a fact.
We know they be in
It's a
that
fact.
they
in
be
the
in
hot
that
tub
Jacuzzi,
together.
hot tub.
jacuzzi. Okay,
The
so
nasty soup.
real fast, right? Because this is 2 back-to-back weeks. Are we noticing a trend? Is this the end of an era? Is this the NFL catching up with the Wildcat offense? Right? You
Absolutely.
you,
Yes, it
you,
is.
you see it
Yes, it
enough.
is.
You get to study enough. You get to break it down enough. You know what I mean?
And
Is this the end?
Let
yes,
me
and do you know who's the blame for that, or who's the cause of that? One man, Conor McGregor. They seen a young fighter see him get beat up by Khabib. That's not happening no more. They ain't getting beat up no more. Look at Ian Gary, Paul Hughes. They ain't get beat up no more by these Russians. It's not happening no more. That's dead.
listen.
Ireland is here.
The this whole thing is because of how great Khabib Nurmagomedov is. And
Oh
all
my
that
god.
the community is doing is comparing every single Nurmagomedov, anybody from Dagestan, anybody from Russia,
Anybody. You
anybody
got a
with the
beard
chin,
and
the
bald
beard.
head.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you're a part of Khabib. If you come from that camp, if you even around him, they like you have to be him. Nobody is Khabib. That is what you guys should be taking from this. Instead, understand Islam is not Khabib. Usman, Umar, they're not Khabib. They may train with him, but they're not him. They physically aren't able to do and execute the exact same way that Khabib was able to. That man was dominating people. And now when you see his proteges come inside there and they're not as dominant as him, you feel like, oh man, like is Dagestan not that good? No, Dagestan is still better than these motherfuckers. They're still winning.
All
They're
right.
still at the top.
Quick question. Quick question. Khabib never fought the best fighter in his prime in the UFC. That's a fact. In his division, he never fought the
Who,
best fighter.
Tony?
That,
Tony?
that's a fact.
Ha!
And
Oh,
his
Prime
name
Tony.
is exactly. And Islam fought Dustin. No, yeah, fought Dustin and Charles, right?
Dustin, Charles, and Volk.
So I think Charles is the best fighter in division besides Islam. But I just think Khabib wasn't tested like that. He wasn't no short notice fights. None of that kind of stuff. He didn't go up in weight class and fight. He didn't fight nobody coming up and waiting for it. So I think he's helped by not fighting the people that he should have fought.
Agreed.
He fought everybody they put in front of him. At the time, Dustin, Justin, not Connor necessarily, but like those were the guys, right? They were the ones that everybody wanted to see at the time. Now we're doing revisionist history because we're looking back. Now we're comparing resumes and we're saying X, Y, and Z. Khabib was dominating people. Period.
Yo,
And I,
Khabib's best win that never gets talked about is RDA. That's his best win, legitimately. That's his best win that never gets talked about. RDA.
that's
He would talk
okay.
about Connor. He would talk about Dustin. That's his best win.
Um, I 100% agree that this is a trend. Uh, One thing that camp obviously needs to work on is their fucking conditioning, because your boy in that
Conditioning.
fight taking his time for the head class trying to catch his fucking breath.
As
I'm
he should.
screaming. I'm screaming. You know what I mean? Like your boy was using every trick in the book. He didn't want to be there anymore, right? But he was exhausted. You know what I mean? Just like his cousin was exhausted. I think
Right.
people now are starting to break it down. I think the rest of the MMA game is catching up. And I just want to point this out, and I talked to Sky about this. One thing that Paul Hughes did extremely well until the fifth round is he would never overextend. Even when he had
Right.
hurt him, he still kept fucking
I was,
teeting forward, pop, pop. Like, I'm not going to get out of position. You know what I
you
mean?
Right.
know,
You
you know
acting
what
like
you.
Usman wasn't throwing them things back at him, boss.
Mm-hmm.
He was.
When you asked that question, you said if the MMA is catching up to him. I think it's a style, bro. I think a lot of people used to want to fight on the back foot to be scared to get taken down. The thing is, you got to meet these dudes at the front door. You got to meet violence with
Dude,
violence. You got to make it a
right.
gritty ass fight too. You know they gonna when it gets spooky, they finna shoot for a takedown. You got
Right.
to defend one or two takedowns. Don't get trapped up on the cage. Like Sky said, nobody's like Khabib. Then he's not putting nobody's putting them in the daggy handcuffs like he used to do.
Hmm.
But we
Or
seen, man, you hold on. You meet him at
are
the
you good?
front door. You meet violence with violence. You stuff those takedowns. You shoot punches to the body. You make it a dirty scrap. you see the gas tank starts dwindling down a little bit, dwindling down. You can't fight those guys on the back foot because hey, you're gonna get taken down. And Paul Hughes did a great job of stuffing the takedown. And even when he did get taken down, he was violent off his back too. So shout out to him, man. He made a name for himself for sure.
That was a good take. That was a good take.
I think.
Go ahead, AJ. What you was finna say, bro?
My bad.
Now, Scott, go ahead. Scott, go ahead.
One thing to also think about, Khabib stuck with father's plan. He was there to wrestle you. He was never there to stand and bang. He was never there for the crowd. He was there for father's plan. Period. Usman, Islam, Umar, Islam is still like wrestling base, but he with the bullshit. He not trying to have you just put him in a I only gonna wrestle. Like he is okay with standing and banging with the best of them. Okay,
I'm about to expose that too. He's not though. But go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Remember, Jace, when I was telling you that you need to put some respect on Islam striking, but he was being a hater at the time.
No. I said I'm about to expose that, but you keep going.
Oh, okay. But my thing is that like Umar and Usman, they're more apt to stay on their feet. Like they're not the exact same style as Khabib is. So as far as like it being exposed, it's like no, these are just different humans, different human beings with different capabilities, executing different game plans.
As it should be. You know what it should be. As it should be. You know, you don't want Steph Curry over there doing 360 dunks because that's not in his bag. Hey, you sit over here and you shoot them threes. Khabib, his striking was garbage. Hey, take this motherfucker down and beat him up down there.
Who had worse striking, Khabib or Aljo?
Brother, Aljo be so goofy too, bro.
Shit. Hold on.
Khabib or Aljo?
Hold on. Oh my God. Let me think about that. I've got to give it. I got to give it to Khabib. I'm gonna give it to Khabib because at least I saw him put someone. He put Conor on his back. But I can't think of Aljo punching someone and then being on their back ever.
Nah,
I don't think so.
Me neither.
If it happened, put the clip here.
Yeah, it was like real early in his career.
So I have like two kind of hot takes about this PFL and / Islam conversation. So my PFL real quick. I think AJ McKee beats Usman in a fight. Just because his style, his background is wrestling base, I think that will give issues for Usman on the ground. And I think AJ McKee is a better striker than Usman. So that's my opinion about AJ McKee. Release him to the UFC. Come join the UFC. I like AJ. My second hot take, and Sky might be, she might be on that side of the fence. But
why y'all?
It's time we differentiate. I don't know how to say that word, but that elite fighters from well-rounded fighters. We need to start doing that because elite fighters and well-rounded fighters, I think there's two different categories. And I put Islam in that well-rounded category. Elite is somebody like Ilia Topuria. That Ilia is elite. He's a better fighter than Islam Makhachev. I don't think there should be a debate about it or nothing like that. Because when you put Islam against fighters that are better than him in one attribute, he exploits their weakness. Ilia doesn't do that. We saw what Ilia did to Jai Herbert. He got knocked down, got back up, knocked him out. We saw what he did to Bryce Mitchell.
Oh, Jai Herbert. God damn. You could go beat Jai Herbert right now, bro. What the fuck?
I'm just saying. AJ, keep going. Who else did we see him do it to?
We seen what Islam did to Dustin Poirier. He couldn't fuck with Dustin Poirier like that on the feet, so he tried to take him down.
Who else did Ilia do it to? Who else did Ilia do it to?
Oh, Ilia? Alex and Max. Shut them up. Shut both of them up. I'm gonna knock y'all out when he did that.
Who was
I'm just saying
the last person that you said? I don't think I heard you.
What you said? What, Alex Volk? Or Max Holloway?
Oh. What happened in that fight?
Oh yeah, he knocked him out. And if you're sitting right now and telling me that Islam is gonna knock out Max Holloway in a pure striking fight in MMA, you're absolutely delusional. Max Holloway would pick apart Islam like he's a piece of candy. Pick him apart.
But that's the thing, brother. This is MMA. You do what you're great at, bro.
Exactly. No, you're right.
We gotta stop putting everybody in one box. It's like you're gonna go do what you have to do to win the fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But somebody like Ilia, he can knock you out and he can submit you, and he's elite at both of them. That's an elite fighter to me. Beating you at your best attribute is an elite fighter to me.
I mean, Islam has TKOs and submissions.
No. And What about the Moicano fight? He took Moicano down for what? Because you saw
Why?
when he got
Hold
rookie
on.
on the
What
feet.
you mean? What do you mean for what? Do you want to stay getting kicked in the legs and punched in the face when I could take you down and submit you like he
So
did?
why do we put
That's number
Islam in
one
that
bullshit,
category
brother.
of fighter? Why are we putting him in
I'm
that category of fighter?
listen. They get paid per the fight, not per the minute, brother. As soon
You're
as I
right.
get in, I'm trying to get the fuck out. I'm
You're right.
not trying to stand in
That's
there
true.
and
I don't want to. I don't
continue
want
to
to hear
fight with him.
about your stroke game. What you mean?
Boy, you
Um,
barely had a kid. I've been smacking
so,
down.
so you're saying that Islam is not elite. He's
No,
just
That's the
super well
hottest.
rounded.
That's a crazy take, bro. Islam is an
Ilia,
elite fighter.
he's not. Tell him to go. Tell him to go to. I'll give him credit where credit is due. He submitted Charles on the ground. That's not his. That's not whatever. Charles is, I think, better than just
You
practitioner
are
than
about to get
Islam.
cooked in the comments.
But people don't see it for what it is. Ilia is a better.
Oh
He's a
shit!
better fighter than Islam. That's what I think. That's what
okay.
I
So,
see.
And,
so I'm
and
not disputing that. I'm not disputing that, and I think Sky was about to say this as well. Correct me if I'm wrong. He can be better than them, but there's also duality. They both could be elite. Just one
Yes,
is
that's.
better than the other.
I was gonna say that. I think if you put them in a tier, they're both could be elite fighters, bro. It's like
Don't get
I
me
don't
Nah,
know.
wrong.
I don't think so.
I
I don't
think
think so.
Ilia.
I don't think so.
I think Ilia gets him out of there. I think Ilia gets Islam out of
And
there.
it's honestly this conversation. It's Scott's man's fault. Max Holloway is one of the best strikers in history of boxing, MMA, whatever you want to call it. He's one of the best. Ilya went in there and beat his ass up on the feet, knocked him out. How do you explain that? You can't explain that. And
all
if he
right,
wanted to, he could have took him down and submitted him. But he chose to. I mean, we're gonna go with your best attribute. And I'm gonna knock you out on pay-per-view.
if
He
this is
did
your
knock
first
him
time,
out.
if this is your first time watching the pod, I am the biggest Max Holloway fan on the
Of
fucking
course,
internet.
I know that.
Um, no, I'm just saying, like anybody who's watching it,
Oh,
for the first time, they might not know. So that's why you
oh,
have Jace over here. This is my brother over here, just hyping up AJ. Everything he say, this man is going crazy behind it because he's trying to get me to crash out, and it's not going to happen.
What are you talking
mm.
about? Your
Not
man
gonna
was
happen.
cooking, and he was.
He
I was
did.
rocking with
He
it.
had good points, good talking points.
Yeah. He had great talking points, and the
So yeah,
emphasis is
so
that he knocked
but
out Max, and I was like, okay, that's a good exclamation point, if you
The
will.
only thing is, Jace, is that like you of all people cannot be on this train of like talking crap about people's favorite fighters. Because once we go to BJ Penn and Tony Ferguson, you're done. You're done. And we don't even want to do that to them. So just leave it alone. Leave it
oh man,
alone.
I like Max. What are you talking about?
I don't want to hear you do the I like this person thing. We're not doing that today. Because I like Israel Adesanya. And then you said what you said on last week's episode. We're not
What did
doing
I
that.
say last week about Izzy?
You said this motherfucker's gonna get cooked. He needs to retire. He fucking sucks. He's washed.
Listen, I
nah,
like him. Listen, I like Izzy. That I don't want to see him get hurt
No,
anymore.
you don't. You be hating.
Right? I don't want to see him get hurt anymore. I don't see him
seeing
get
him get hurt
pummeled
is
anymore.
crazy. He already been embarrassed on TV and hurt, so I think he'd be fine with that shit. He's fine.
Obviously, that's what he's been
Well, so
used to
wait,
happen to
so
him.
real quick, so with that Ilia take and Islam take, I asked y'all, like all three of you guys, who is the better overall fighter in you guys' opinion?
Ilia, easy.
I think if we're looking at it overall, because Ilia does have the striking as well as the grappling, Ilia is better overall. I still think Islam wins the fight.
Right
I
now,
can get behind it. I'm not mad about that. I can
I
see that.
think the sample size that I got from Ilia. Who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is that guy? Speaking of it, we gotta get on him real fast.
Oh, give me a second.
Okay. Speaking of that, yeah.
And what does oh my Lord have mercy? What does Dustin Poirier get done to him by Ilia on the feet at 155?
He
Come
gets
on,
knocked out the same, if
come on.
not worse, than Max Holloway.
You think so?
Yeah,
You think Dustin gets knocked out?
absolutely. You don't want to stand with Ilia. That is the Alex Pereira of the young man's or the
Like
light division.
he's
He's got
probably
the touch of death.
like
He's got the touch of
arguably
death.
he's probably the most dangerous fighter that has been in the UFC. Arguably the most dangerous. I'll say him and Tom. They're like almost tied. But Ilia is dangerous though. He's dangerous.
That's a hot take. Yeah, but I really think that Ilia is just like Alex Pereira. Like you don't want to strike with him. You'll get knocked the fuck out. Look at the track record. It's just what it is. CJ, you back?
Yeah, go ahead. We can move on.
All right. Speaking of Ilia Adesanya, Sky, you want to bring it up this weekend's fights?
Okay, I was about to say, yeah. Carlos Uberg ain't on there. I ain't bringing nothing up.
It's a good card here.
This.
Oh shit!
Hey, I always say I'm gay, but I'm not blind. This weekend, UFC Saudi Arabia is taking place. The card
Don't forget it comes on early in the morning, guys. So wake y'all asses up.
Love it.
The main event comes on at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Okay, 9 a.m., which is 12 East Coast
Eastern.
time, and then the prelims start at 6 a.m. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, I am gonna be up, but I don't know.
You gonna be up?
I know I'm always up, pumping.
Whoa, pause.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. I'm your brother. Jesus.
Oh, please stop! Like feeding a baby through your body is the most natural way.
I don't know what little thing
you
you
just
came
said.
to.
You just said pumping. I didn't know what you was talking
Oh,
about.
you didn't know.
Oh.
This card has.
Like real quick, we couldn't put Sergey versus Jorginho on that card with Sean Strickland and DDP. Like seriously, like something. Like something.
The Saudis wrote the check. This actually lost the card. I was looking forward to Andrew Muniz.
They've lost
versus Ikram.
Two fights, I believe.
Yeah, that was gonna be good.
Yeah, that was gonna be good. But I mean, the card is solid. I mean, it's starting off. CJ is starting off real black heavy. Like I don't know how we gonna do. They got us in Saudi Arabia with these motherfuckers. I don't know how we gonna do.
Hey, Terrence McKinney on the card too.
Terrence McKinney busted for us last year. He got slept by Bonfim.
He about to get beat the fuck up.
Yeah. Maybe the year before, I think.
Oh man.
Oh, and then speaking about Terrence McKinney, I gotta shout out my boy Zombie Man Jay. He's been on our podcast before. He did an interview with him, so y'all go check that on his page.
Yeah, and give him a follow, Zombie Man Jay, on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
15.
Black History Month, baby.
Hey, and I'm gonna tag AJ's YouTube and TikTok in here too. Y'all go give him a follow as well. He's always consistently on there. Let's take a look at the card though. And then we are going to circle back to GFL and the rest of that wildness that's happening over there.
GFL.
Is there anybody, before we get to the top of the card, that y'all particularly want to talk about? The fact that Mauro Berna Silva, has she had a fight since her title?
No. Yeah, she
fought. She fought what, last year, right?
Oh, she lost to Macy.
Yeah.
She fought Macy Barber?
The doctor stop it with the cut.
Oh, that was that fight? Oh, I remember that now.
Well, she's now down at 125.
Really?
And they got her buried in the prelims.
Who cares?
I like that for her. I like that for her. I like her fighting style. She's cool to watch.
Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, Jace, we don't need your Saudi Arabian views on women fighting. You can just sit it out and just keep your opinions to yourself.
I want to talk about Terrence McKinney real quick. I feel like he's a very exciting fighter, but if he get the right training camp and just calm himself down in the octagon, I feel like he could get some wins like back to back. But
I feel like
he might get knocked out, but I don't know. With him, you don't know. I don't know.
Well, they got him as a favorite.
Yeah, he went down to train at Zombie Man Jay's gym down in Florida, so he's at a new gym right now too.
Oh, that's good. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you say he's been training good. His cardio's up a little bit.
Loser, Kevin Holloway.
I feel like him is like when he gets hit,
cornball.
When Terrence gets hit, he got to get his get back. That's when he got to get his get back.
Yeah, he got to get a little bit more patient, fight a little bit smarter. Yeah. Mike Davis on the card too. Shout out to my boy Mike Davis. He's cool.
Yeah, that's a good fighter.
He's tough.
Mike Davis and Isaac Dur, whatever his last name is.
Bulgarian, or some shit like that. Yep.
They're the same fucking people. Like when they fought on the same card. When they fought on the same card last year, I was like, what? Like copy and paste the same dude.
And it was back to back, wasn't it?
It was. I was like, what is going on? They both had braids. Like they literally look like the same person.
Mike Davis is fighting Reza Jan, right?
Yes.
He's gonna lose that fight though.
Damn.
Hey, chill out, bro.
Like that. Not in February.
Yeah, Mike is tough.
Not in February. I think that's gonna be a good fight. Like, I really enjoyed his fights. I want to say like 2 years ago when he was in the Apex, he had like 2 or 3 fights back to back, like in the Apex, where he was really doing well. Let me see, what were
He's
those fights?
solid. He's a solid
Yeah,
fighter.
against Levy. Ugh, Levy and
Natan Levy, yeah. Yo,
and
shout out to
Shanna
Mike because he popped
Borislav.
into my live before too.
Who
He
did?
was chill. Mike
That's
Davis.
lit. That's
Okay.
lit. That's a good lit.
Hey, CJ, you an old nigga. Marcus Davis. He was a fighter.
The Irish hand grenade, baby man. He's
He
so
was a
he was
fighter.
and he was so good in the first UFC game, bro. I used to love using him. Pause. Okay, yo, Jace, you an old nigga. Guess who commented on one of my posts on TikTok, bro? You remember Kung Lee?
Of course.
Yeah, man. He commented on one of my posts on TikTok today,
Word?
so that was
Were,
pretty
Really?
dope.
were you
Yeah,
talking
that shit
about
was.
Was that
Strike
the
Force?
was yeah, Strikeforce, yeah.
Yeah, I made a post about him fighting Scott Smith in Strike Force, and he was like, "Oh, thank you, brother," or some shit like that. I saw
Scott's
that was
Hand
pretty
of
dope for me.
Steel Smith.
Sung
Yep.
Lee was the undersized middleweight, right? He was like middleweight, but he's undersized the middleweight, right?
Yeah, he
That's,
was hella
that's
short,
him.
hella good
Okay, that's
kicks.
okay. Remember him?
Yep.
I mean, he came over though to MMA like almost like an Alex Pereira, like late in his career.
Hella late, and we
But
never know how old those dudes be. They probably be way older than they say they
yeah,
is.
but he didn't have like the touch of death that Alex has in his hands.
Who else is on this card, Scott? I can't barely see.
Vinicius Oliveira, the one that Jace gave knockout of the year last year with that flying knee
Had
against
Yep.
Saeed Nurmagomedov. He's not related to the other Nurmagomedov, so chill.
Yeah, he might as well be. Might as well
to.
be.
Hey, we never know. They be marrying cousins, so
Somewhere down the line, they cousins, they kinfolk.
but your boy Sergey, he's back in the building against Jairzinho. Sergey got his ass handed to him against Volkov.
This is a make or break fight for
It
Sergey.
is.
Like if
It
he
is.
doesn't win, and I don't mean like win. If he doesn't get him Jardinho out there quick, then he's journeyman status.
I think the floor for this fight for Sergey is fight of the night. If not fight of the night, he's done. Like, there's no point of like he's done. That's the floor
Nah,
for Sergey.
no, not in
You don't
fight of
think
the
so?
night.
I think fight
Knockout
of the
of
night
the
is the floor
night.
for him. I think that's a good performance fight
Knockout
of the
of the
night.
night. Knockout of the
Knockout,
night.
yeah. I don't see it though. If you let Volkov like jab you up like that, what do you think Jorginho's gonna do? He's more stronger,
Well,
so
easy. He's not fucking 6'11". So
For real.
you know,
6'7", 6'7".
Oh
But
man,
yeah.
I don't know him as well as you do, obviously.
who y'all got in this fight? We're doing the top 3. Who y'all got in this fight?
We're just doing the top 3. Who else is on there?
Damn, I don't know.
Top 3
I'm
is
going
Okay. Who we starting with?
Sergey and
Okay, but see, here's the problem. Okay, here's the problem.
Exactly, Scott. Exactly. Exactly.
This gonna mess up. See, now we supposed to be keeping tracks of the fights, and I have been, and I've been keeping track of the picks, right? But because it's February and we gotta go with
Stand
with
on
all
business.
the brothers,
Oh, we 10 toes. I'm 10 toes.
you
I'm 10
know,
toes
it's gonna
in
mess
February.
up my stats. But it
Stand
is what
on
it is.
business.
I'm
Because the
sticking
thing
with
is crazy. I was gonna pick Sergey, then I forgot it's February, so I'm going with Biggie Boy.
How you
I was
gonna
Listen,
going
forget it's Black
Sergey and
History Month?
Shara, but now I gotta go Paige. Like Paige about to get.
I'm going Sergey by knockout. First round. First
I'm
first
going
30 seconds, Sergey.
Sergey knockout.
First 30 seconds. First 30 seconds.
Look at this
Here's you,
guy's
CJ.
face. Look at this guy's.
Here's you, CJ.
I got Biggie Boy.
Shara versus Venom.
Whoa, Sky. Your
What's up?
official pick is.
I gotta go Jairzinho's February.
That's what we like to hear.
Mm.
Stand
Yeah,
on
I got
business.
Shara versus MVP. I'm gonna take Shara. I think MVP is gonna be picking him apart until he's not. I feel like the power will come into play and he's gonna catch him and knock him out. That's what is gonna happen.
Ooh.
I've been talking about this fight for a while now. This is not a Black History Month thing because I'm not prejudiced. I've got MVP
You're not
all
black
day.
either.
And from the waist down. I've got MVP all day. I think he's a more of an elite striker than Shara. I think Shara is about to really get put on notice. Is that like he thinks he's that dude in striking? I think MVP is about to light his ass up.
You think
Right. And
Shar about to be put in the Matrix? He ain't gonna be able to touch him.
Yeah.
You don't think that?
Go
Sorry,
ahead.
you don't think Paige gonna have a problem at 185?
No, because Shara is not even a big 185.
Facts.
He's not.
Facts. How old is MVP right now? 37, 38?
Like 37, something like
36?
that.
That boy up there. He up there. Wait, quick question, y'all. Who's a better striker, Shower or Ian Gary?
Ian.
Shara.
Shara.
I'm gonna say
100%.
Ian. Ian's more disciplined of a striker.
MVP made that boy shoot, so I don't know. He made him shoot. I don't think Shower gonna shoot.
He don't know how to.
Because he can't. Exactly.
One thing I heard about Shar that I like, he was like, bro, I think he got recruited to go with Habib and them camp, and bro was like, bro, I don't want to cut my hair, so I'm not going over there. I was like, yo, stay at home business, bro. I fuck with that.
Crazy.
I fuck with that.
They get beat if their hair not in compliance.
They want them to look like potato heads, bro. Hell no.
I love the Marine Corps.
But I'm gonna go with MVP with a decision, 2-1.
Decision?
Yep, 2-1.
Any knockdowns? Any knockdowns on either side? Any knockdowns in this fight?
Nah, I think it's gonna be pointed up. Pointed up.
Yeah.
Maybe in the third, it could be a TKO because Shar do be kind of gassing out a little bit too.
Listen, I think MVP, I think MVP is such an elite striker. I think he's gonna target his fucking eye, like your boy GSP. Like your boy GSP going after Bisping. Afterwards he said, yeah, like the game plan was to target that eye. Like he can't see. Right? I have to target it. You know what I mean?
But the UFC on their part though, it's a stupid matchup because you're exposing one of your best strikers on the feet against another striker that's probably better than him on the feet. And like, what's next? A wrestler for Shower? No, we're gonna lose that fight too. So I feel like this right now, they fumbling Shower right now.
I think Shara, if he somehow prevails, they'll put him against Izzy. I think Shara calls out Izzy.
I don't want to see that though. I think Izzy kills that man. I think Izzy just stands in front of him and picks him apart. Like, seriously,
Izzy is not an elite striker.
But you think Shara is?
Hold on.
Let's keep picking.
Hold on. No. You think Shara is?
Bro, don't fall for the bait, bro, because you're gonna say something and he's.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna get to the Izzy talk. Don't worry.
That's why I'm saying Russell Westbrook can't get triple doubles, and that's all he do.
The definition of a loser, Russ Westbrook.
Oh, but Izzy was a champion though.
The definition of a loser, Russell Westbrook.
Quick question: is your brother somebody named Lucas Tracy on YouTube? That's your brother, right?
Bro, we don't mention that guy over here. Bro.
No, I'm saying because Lucas don't like it. He don't like Israel.
Bro started watching MMA 3 years ago, bro.
That's a fact.
I don't know who it is.
Lucas?
No idea. No idea.
Yeah, bro. He's a pandemic baby.
It's crazy though because man's be pulling in the money with the views though.
And he turned up, bro, because he was a baby part of our little TikTok community a while ago. But it is what it is.
He got Volk on his podcast too, or his stream, whatever he was doing. He got Volk on there too the other day.
Did he?
That was tough. Yeah, that was tough.
But he ain't never had Kung Lee message him though.
Nah, no, ain't no Kung Lee.
He ain't never had John Jones sliding the DMs threatening violence.
I think that
did he message you personally, Jace?
No, Sky.
Oh, this guy. Okay.
He want to beat women, duh.
Hey, that's literally the top of the line type shit right there, though. That was shout out to 24.
I am going MVP because it's February, but I think Shara's gonna get it done.
How you think he's gonna win? Decision?
Who MVP?
Shar. If
Shar wins, I think it'd be decision.
Damn, it's hard to get a decision on MVP though. Just with pure striking.
It is. That's something he gonna knock him out. I think Shar gonna knock him out.
Damn, that's
37. Tough. Tick tock. That clock. Let's get to the main event. Israel Adesanya's first fight night in 12 fights. Everything else was championship fights.
For the last 6 years.
Yeah, taking on Nassourdine Imavov.
Not a great main event.
I'll show you where you're from.
You dead ass sounded like him. Jace, you want to start the hate now or later?
Later.
Later, damn.
This is a pick I'm good with. Israel Adesanya. You knew. I don't think it's going to be an easy fight. I think that this fight
Right.
definitely will tell us where Izzy is
Exactly.
in his career. We never know a fighter is done until it's too late. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like, if Izzy loses this fight, then that's when I'm gonna be like,
Mm-hmm.
you
Give him
know.
a shower. Fuck it. Give him a shower. Or for Lois. It don't matter at this point.
He makes so much money though that they have
Right.
to strategically, like, the reason why he's on Saudi Arabia is because of the amount of money that he makes per
Hella
fight.
though.
So he had to
Hella
be on
though.
something like this
Right.
against Imavov, right? Because if it's not in Saudi Arabia, they got to do somebody bigger at middleweight. They can't just
Right.
have him making. I'm pretty sure he makes close to like $1 million a fight on base without being a champion.
Yeah.
Not a lot of money.
And you know what? They losing every like the old generation of middleweight. They're starting to lose more now. So I want to pick Izzy so fight during this fight because people are gonna drag him if he does lose because he's still a great fighter. But Nassourdine is not trash. He's top 5 for a reason. So, but it's gonna be a good fight though. I want Izzy to win, but I think Nassoudine's gonna get it done.
All right,
So
your
you going
official
after
pick.
How you think he gonna decision him for 5 rounds?
I don't know. I think he's gonna have to mix in the striking. I mean, the grappling because he's not a better striker than Izzy. So you're gonna have to mix in the grappling.
Marvin
Im-
tried, Brunson
yeah,
tried.
Imavov really don't be taking people down like that.
I noticed that too. But to win this fight, he has to. You want a championship opportunity, right? Do what you got to do.
I respect that. You know who I'm picking. Izzy was still one of my favorite fighters, bro.
Right.
I respect him. I think he's gonna be a TKO 3rd or 4th round because Imavov does gas out. He does gas out. I just want and like you said, man, once your time is up, I want Izzy to come out there and like fight and push the pace and go forward. But like I said, once that hunger is gone, he did everything he had to do. The fire might be gone.
I
So
agree.
you know what I'm saying? What Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Who said that? Muhammad Ali or whatever about sleeping in silk sheets?
All
Oh
right.
no, Hearns. Tommy Hearns.
Once that fire is gone, it's hard to get that back. You can't spark that fire again. He has all the attributes and everything in there. And once start losing, you climb the mountaintop. You got the belt twice.
Right.
What else you need to do?
That's a good
You
point.
fighting for money. You got
Good
money.
point. And over that point, I'm gonna say this right. Over that point, I think
Wait,
it's something to be.
hold on. Just let me
Right.
piggyback off what
Right.
you just said. You went on a soliloquy about things that I've already said, which is Izzy should retire. Everything you just said is things what I've been saying and been getting chastised for is saying that Izzy should fucking retire. He's
I
not that
said
guy.
to see if
But
he
why is
still
he
has a fire.
retired
So
though?
what? Because the thing is crazy is he gets a win or two. Bro's still in the picture because
Right.
185 is not that good.
Just on name alone.
Facts.
But like, yeah.
Because
Mount
But
Scott,
I
can
think
you
it's
bring up the 185 list?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll bring up the ranks right
Because
now.
it's DDP, Sean, and then Izzy.
and Kyo's up there too.
Izzy said he want to fight Kyle.
Kyle tears that apart. That's a fight. That's a matchup he don't want. He don't want that matchup. I want that.
Don't do that. I just want to. So yeah, it's DDP, Sean Strickland, Izzy, Hamzat. We didn't forgot about Hamzat in the mix.
Hamzat.
Whitaker,
Shout out to Hamzat.
Nassourdine, Kyle, Marvin, and then it just falls off because we didn't
It
even
just
talk
Yeah.
falls
about
off.
Marvin.
After
Once we get to
Marvin is
Marvin,
like,
it's a wrap. Yeah. Marvin is
Yes.
weird, bro.
Hey, that's not true.
I'm sorry. Who
Not
else
true.
you want to talk about?
guys outside the ranking, maybe outside the ranking, but nah.
Did your boy get ranked for fucking choking out Kevin Holland?
No, he's not.
Oh, my boy RDR.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Shout out to my
No,
boy.
he did it.
I didn't know he was that big. He's a big one. He's
Whoa,
big. He's
pause.
Kevin.
Pause.
All right, whatever.
AJ,
Pause.
AJ, hey,
My fault.
yo.
You was
My
all
fault.
excited about it. I didn't know
Hey,
he
the
was
way
that
he
big.
said
big
it
of a guy.
I didn't know he was that
Pause.
big. Oh. Hey, bro.
Hell
Hey,
no.
bro. Hey, it's 2025. You stand on your business, bro. With
All
a
right, wait,
flag.
AJ, don't let this nigga bully you, bro.
real quick though. So back off what CJ said about you was talking about Izzy. So I think to pick up back off that, I think it's something to be said for when you start training with people that you are actually ranked with in your division and still competing. You don't see nobody else doing that in the UFC. So I think him training with Robert Whitaker is like, bro, like Nassourdine he not doing that. He want what you had. You feel me? So I think Nassourdine going there with like something proof. Is he? I think he's halfway. How you say that? Not checked out, but like the door's open. It's right there.
Like you said, 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of
There we
shit.
go. Yeah, that's Izzy right now. That's Izzy right now.
Hey,
I can
Hey,
respect it.
I was
that's a
listening.
dangerous game to
That's
play in
I was
MMA.
gonna say that too. You don't ever want to be like Tony Ferguson out here.
Hell no.
Facts.
I don't know.
Jace.
He
Tony
was done
Ferguson's
after the
not like
Charles
that.
fight.
No, no,
He
no,
was
no,
done after the
no,
Charles fight.
no, 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 no. Stop.
He was
Stop it.
he was done after the
Stop it.
Charles
Whoa,
fight. He was
whoa,
done.
whoa, whoa.
He was beat. He didn't want to give up.
Tony,
Just
Tony,
tap, bro.
Tony,
Just tap. He was done.
Tony is. Y'all can say what you will about Tony, but Tony is not halfway in and halfway out. He's 10 toes down. He's 18 toes down.
Wow.
Tony sees no problem to stay and fight. He's not thinking about anything else but fighting. We can agree on that.
Tony is halfway in the goddamn grave. That's
You can
his
say
problem.
that.
Seriously.
You can say that.
Seriously.
But his
And
mentality is still
and
to
Jace,
fight.
you better pray to God. If you believe in God, they better not match up him with Dylan Danis. You better. Oh my God, no. If they match up Dylan
They are.
Danis and Tony Ferguson, you better pray. You better pray. Better pray, bro.
Okay,
Nah, praying for
so this
shit.
might be a good segue. Everybody, whose picks you got? I got Izzy. AJ, who you got?
I got Nassourdine.
Scott, who you got?
I got Izzy.
Jace, he been a hater. Who you got?
Why? Whoa. Hey, woo. With respect to my name, what kind of fucking introduction is that? Wait a second now.
Is it
Wait
not
a
facts?
second.
You been a hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm the only one here that stands 10 toes down all
Sir,
day,
who are
every
you?
day.
Yo, real quick.
That's it.
I
Y'all
see
Where
a
just
vision in my
y'all.
head.
Hey, where
Listen,
Mooney at, bro?
y'all,
Where Mooney?
y'all are a goddamn
Popping hope.
fucking
Yo,
fucking slinky going back and forth. I stay straight. That being said,
Boy, you ain't never been straight your whole damn life. Boy, stop it.
listen, stop trying to slide my DMs. What the hell?
Man, you and
Stop
Damien
wishing
been
for greatness.
hey, you and Damien been flirting with each other. You better stop, boy.
Don't
That
get mad because
was
you're left out.
wild. The
yo,
last
hold
podcast
on.
of last year.
Yo, Scott and Jace. Just because we talk about Tony and Jace and yes, we talk about Jace, Tony Fighter, Tony Ferguson, and Sky is Max Holloway. Wait, we do know prime for prime. I think Max will pick apart prime Tony Ferguson. I'm just putting it out there.
That's the dumbest shit I've
Just
ever
putting
heard
it
in
out
my
there.
life.
Jace is about to crash out.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my
How?
life.
But how?
Are you a fucking Trump supporter
Yes.
too? Just speaking nonsense? The fuck?
So you don't
Jesus.
think Max beats up Tony Ferguson in his
No
prime?
fucking way.
Yes, he would've.
Blades and shades. He has him looking like Quasimodo. He
You
fucked
know who
Max
was
up.
you know that guy, what's his name? His name is like Lando Fanata, but Lando
Lando
Fanata.
Renata.
Who
Fernanda.
is that? Who
Do
is
you
that
know
guy? Who is that though?
your boy D's?
Hey, real quick before we get off subject, Jace, pick Izzy.
Yeah, I'm
or
trying to get my pick. I keep
just
getting
say
interrupted.
the name.
Candyman.
Yo, chill,
You gonna
bro.
say the third time? Okay.
There's a mirror right behind his
I
ass
did
too. He gonna
too. That
show
was
up.
it.
Yeah,
That
go
was it.
ahead.
That was just
Go
two, man. I'm
ahead.
Gucci, man. Listen,
Keep
I'm
playing with
Gucci,
it.
man. Gucci,
Go
man.
ahead.
No, all bullshit aside. Your man's Izzy is washed. He's
You can't
done.
say that.
He's
That's
over.
just, that's
But
disrespectful. That's
in the
disrespectful to him.
same, children be quiet. Adults are talking. So, like I was saying, your boy Izzy is washed. That being said, as y'all obviously know, I'm picking for Izzy to lose 100%. He loses this fight. He's done. He's washed. Go
Question.
home.
Got your question, Jace?
Yes, this is my
Who
real
wins
hair.
who wins the fight first from here on out in MMA? Tony Ferguson or Israel Adesanya? Who wins the next fight first?
Tony.
Tony's
You're
about
not
to
being
go on a
serious, bro.
4-fight losing streak.
You're not being serious.
Tony.
Tony's about to go 0-4 in the GFL.
I think,
Hey, Kevin Lee's about to get his get back.
listen, this is what's
Nasty
going to
get back. You
happen.
about to elbow the shit out that man on the
This is
ground.
what's going to
Nasty.
happen. Izzy's going to lose this fight and he's going to retire.
No, he's not.
Watch.
First of all,
Watch and learn.
one thing I do want to say about the Izzy thing before we move on, On the Area Hawani podcast today, they talked about how
Is he out?
Izzy's head coach Eugene Berriman came to him and was like, "If you're not gonna take this camp seriously, if it's not gonna be like X, Y, and Z, then I'm not
Don't
coaching
do
you,
it.
and I'm done." Right? They said, and Eugene don't play. Like he's not like one of them coaches is like out there in every video, all in the camera, smiling. You know what I mean? So we cannot shout out Diddy, but
And do not do your hands when you do
that
that,
was
bro. That was
crazy.
That was crazy. That was
that was disgusting.
Nice try, Diddy.
that was crazy.
But so I really feel like based off of what the camp is saying, Eugene specifically, and based off of like just Izzy's energy, I think that he's locked in, and I think also like him going back and training with Whitaker says a lot because they really did not like each other, like just as people, like they, you know what I mean?
But why not though? I think like, wow, that's weird.
I think it was just because like
Eskimo brothers.
It's a natural rivalry.
I think it was that natural rivalry.
Yeah. You know, but anyways, I think that Izzy's in the right spot. That's what I mean to say is that I don't think he's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I think that he's very much wants to be here. He wants to be fighting. He's financially taken care of. It's not like he has to come back and fight for a check.
Facts.
Sure.
Ruin his
Or
legacy.
he could just go up to 205 and call it. I mean, if he lose or win, go up to 205.
They too big. Fast forward.
You think so?
I do. Izzy's
Yeah, they are.
naturally just very slim. Like he walked around like 209. I think they said like he's not.
So it's hard to think about because he's one of the greats. So it's hard to think about if he does lose this fight. Like what's next for him?
Whoa,
I really don't know.
One of the greats. The fuck? What?
What are you talking about, Jace?
What
Like,
you
stop.
doing?
Stop being a hater. Like you just taking it too far.
Wait. Serious question. How are you defining him as a great? Like great kickboxer?
Childhood defense.
Thank you, AJ. Thank you, AJ.
Scoreboard.
Thank you, AJ.
I guess if y'all want to say that.
And people and the thing about Izzy, like people just degrade him because the style and way he defended his titles. Who cares, bro? Take it from him, like Sean did. He took that shit from him.
Yeah,
took it. That's it.
Boom.
I'll beat the shit out of him.
He did, but nobody else did. And what he did when Alex knocked him out, got his
DDP
get back.
beat the shit out of him.
Who?
DDP, the champion.
Are you kidding? No, he did not.
You can have that was a good fight though. That was a close fight, but you can have that.
Listen, if the ref was not there, he'd have killed him in that ring.
But see, the problem is that once again you're starting to do like this revisionist history. Like great fighters lose. Great fighters
like Tony Ferguson.
Yeah, just like everybody.
Yo, you should hate Justin Gaethje. You should hate Justin Gaethje.
Hey, Sky. So great fighters lose. Tony Ferguson is the greatest fighter of all fucking time. Because that nigga lose all the time, bro.
Yo, Jace, real quick, Jace. Who wins
You know what sucks, bro? I love Tony Ferguson, but this nigga Jace make me have to slander him, bro. So it is what it is, bro. If you gonna hate, we gonna keep the hate train rolling, bro.
Sky and CJ, who wins right now? Tony Ferguson or go ahead.
Sky, do you think Prime Max beats Prime Tony?
Yes.
Yes.
Like no.
For real though.
All bullshit aside.
For real.
Yes.
For real. And you know what's the basis?
Crazy.
The basis off that.
Did you see Prime Max Holloway get Jose out of those?
In his prime.
Out of there.
In his prime. In his prime. In his prime.
This livestock. Come and get it.
Yeah, that's what Tony's ass is gonna be saying.
CJ.
And he got about 2 good years, and he finna be doing that.
He got about 2. He got 2 good minutes. He better chill in PFL. He got to chill.
You don't remember Kevin Holland?
Hold on, time out.
You don't remember
hey, real
Kevin
fast,
Lee
everyone.
winning that fight? Wait a second.
You're watching the podcast. Comment below. Get these fucking crazy fools some sense and let them know. I know, Joker, you got my back. You know that Prime El Kukui fucking dog walks the shit out of Max Holloway.
Joker don't want nothing to do with you. Don't bring Joker into this shit. He don't want nothing to do with you.
Does Justin Gaethje not beat a Prime Tony Ferguson? Was he that when he got defeated by Justin? Prime Tony Ferguson?
No. That was Prime Tony.
It was not.
So that wasn't Prime Tony?
Prime Tony.
No, it was not.
That was Prime.
So who did Max beat? So who did Max beat? Okay.
The weight cut.
Oh, okay.
The weight cut.
Oh,
The
so he
weight
was just
cut.
dumb. Just because he was dumb doesn't mean he
He
wasn't
was
in his
dumb.
prime.
He was dumb.
He was
Completed.
dumb. He was dumb. Just tap
He
But
dumb
against
don't
choice.
Star.
act like Kevin Lee wasn't winning that fight until
He
Tony
wasn't.
pulled it out. He
No,
was.
he wasn't.
And Lando Furtado almost knocked him out. Lando Furtado almost knocked him out.
Frittata is crazy.
Lando Furtado
Frittata.
almost knocked him out.
He didn't call that man an egg. He said Lando
I know
egg.
his name.
Frittata
Lando
is
Furtado.
crazy.
He's a good fighter. He's a good fighter.
Ric
He's a good fighter.
Flair. It's Ric Flair. Yeah, it's Ric Flair.
Hey, shout out to Isaiah.
Brother, that was so bad. I had to tell Ric Flair himself.
Woo!
Oh shit.
Okay, let's get to the GFL, man.
Yeah.
We having a good time over here.
Yeah, we cooking today. Like, if you haven't already, like the video, go ahead and comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, hold on. On 20 seconds. Y'all remember when he put the belt next to Khabib and Khabib kicked that shit?
He was measuring him. Did you hear him talk about it? So
Yeah,
you told
hold
him.
Oh man.
Amari roll his ass.
Jace gonna cry after this.
Oh
Yo,
man.
you just mentioned Imanari. He just lost on Friday too.
Yeah. To Marcelo.
Yeah,
So GFL, right?
North-South
GFL.
choke.
it was nasty. I thought you
Unlike
were
a lot of you casuals there, I consume this shit.
You watched the whole card?
No, I just want to see the return of Marcelo Garcia. I watched more of the
missed a good one.
PFL than you did.
All right, let's get into the GFL draft real quick.
GFL.
How did y'all feel?
Do we talk about Mr. Thick going first, guy?
That boy got a dunk. He got a dunk. He got a dunk. I don't care. I thought that it was crazy. If y'all look at who got drafted on those teams,
Crazy.
drafted. We're putting it in quotes because it comes out today that it was all predetermined. The GFL had them pick teams that made sense for them so they can make favorable matchups.
Okay, so real fast. Real fast. Who leaked this?
An idiot.
Who? What do you mean?
An idiot.
Like, because wasn't it the president of the GFL who came out and said like it was all a fucking farce?
Yeah, I think it was him on Ariel Hawani's show. I need to find the clip. I haven't seen it. I just seen the report.
So let's just say this is true, right? So fuck MMA for a second. You as a business, right? You want me to invest and buy into your business, and the first act that you give me is a fucking lie,
some fugazi shit,
like a fugazi. You know what I mean? Like I'm out. You know
and
what I mean?
shout out Rashad Evans too, because they was using his name and likeness.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
Shout out Rashad Evans.
Majority of people. Jeremy Stevens said he ain't signed no contract for them.
That's crazy.
We forgot about that too. BKFC was on this weekend too.
KFC.
Yeah, but that was just wild to me that you're coming out and your first crack to fame, like y'all haven't had your first event.
Yeah,
you actually got some people behind it. Like me and Scott was like, oh shit, we gotta go. We hung up with each other so we could watch the live draft go down. You know what I mean? Why the fuck did I take the time out of my day when this is predetermined? This ain't the fucking NBA draft where they go into the room, and say these are the numbers. No. You do it like they do in football. You do it live. You do it open for everyone to see and have accountability. You don't say, "Oh, well, we look at that." Why are you going into a room to pick numbers out of a jar? That makes no fucking sense. Zero sense. You do it live, public, in front of everybody.
It was him on the Ariel Hawani show.
Yeah.
I'm
so
reading
your
it right
first
now.
Shout out, no, not as a joke, but shout out Tony Ferguson though. He's gonna be the first fighter to retire in 2 different organizations. Remember that glove? He left one glove in the UFC. The next one in the GFL. Shout out Tony though. Shout out Tony.
Get it, Cook. Just by the GFL doing that, I'm pretty sure I'm not watching any GFL fights. Like I'm so turned off by their dishonesty starting off, and especially because, and Sky, you'll probably rock with this too, right? They're coming in on this moral high ground. Oh, we're here
Yeah.
for the fighters. You know, they're getting X amount in pay. You know what I mean? No. Your moral high ground is gone. I don't trust you, right? I can't believe anything that comes out of your fucking mouth. You know what I mean? The very first thing you gave us was a fucking lie. I'm
Right.
over it already. I'm already done. I'm not gonna watch it.
Yo, and the guy, what's that one white guy name? I think he's a jiu-jitsu coach. He was on the little panel they had. He said that Gegard Mousasi is a top 5, 10 middleweight in the world.
That's
That came out of his
facts.
mouth.
That's
I don't know
facts.
why he said that. That was
That's
blasphemy.
facts.
What? What's facts?
Gegard Mousasi is top 5 middleweight in the world. That's facts.
He doesn't beat neither one of the guys fighting this weekend though. You know that, right?
Stop it. Yes, he does. Beats both of them. You don't even know who he is.
Gegard?
Yes.
I know he got booted out the UFC. He got booted out. He lost to Uriah Hall. I know that.
Who he is. You don't know who he is. Right? Don't comment on something
His
you've
last
never seen.
performance was very lackluster.
All I know is Uriah Hall sent him to the statutory place.
How old is Gegard?
He gotta be 39, 38.
37-ish.
He gotta be old because I watched this motherfucker live fight here in San Diego, so I know he old. And that was in 2011.
I'm just saying, you got the young pup over
39.
here, simmering
39.
his breath, trying to disgrace somebody, and don't know who the
Let's
fuck
address
he's
that.
talking about.
Wait, let's address that. So I started watching MMA, and I'm not gonna lie to you. And I know it's cliche. The first fight I did see was Forrest Griffin versus Stephen Bonner. But when I started watching,
that's a long time ago.
I started watching, and tell me if it was after or before. It was clearly after. But the first card I watched was Jake Shields versus GSP. That's the first card I watched entirety.
How old are you, AJ?
Huh?
How old are you, bro?
I'm 27.
20. Okay.
Yeah.
Respect. That's so you were probably like a teenager around that time, right?
Fucking
Yeah.
preteen.
2011.
He's a preteen.
But Jake Shields and GSP, then that's when I started watching them.
Whoa.
I started watching them a lot more.
Yeah. I mean, that was 2000. That was 2011 UFC 129.
I think that's around his age as a prime time where a lot of kids started coming around and started watching fights because I interacted with a lot of people around that age on TikTok, and that's around that age, 27, 28, 29, going into the 30s where they started getting into MMA.
Yeah, I remember too, but like I said, and they remember it too because my first time on the show, I told them that my favorite fighter was Showtime. So
I respect that.
Yeah.
WEC.
We need to have
What happened when he fought Tony Ferguson? I forgot.
Yo, hot take. Prime Showtime kills Tony Ferguson in prime. That's a hot take though.
What happened when they actually fought? That's all.
Here he goes. Here he goes. What happened?
So when they fought,
win?
if I'm not mistaken, Showtime broke his hand and he couldn't fight no more. That's what happened.
Blah blah blah. What happened?
Tony got knocked down. She sneaked a little elbow in there and cut him open. Showtime. It was a good fight though, but he couldn't fight because his hand was broken. That's what happened.
No, that's an excuse though because Favorite fought with 2 broken hands.
He did.
What was the result of the fight?
Hey, Mike Tyson fought with a broken back.
Tony Ferguson won.
Spinal.
Tony Ferguson.
Spinal is crazy.
Blades and shade had him cut the fuck up,
bro.
He did.
I always tell my girl this.
Tony
who did it better?
Looking like fucking Mama's meatloaf.
Who did it better though? Who did it better, Max or Tony? Oh, okay. Okay.
Head to head, who killed the other person?
I mean, he made that boy. He made Showtime fold though.
To head, who had them fucking quit on the stool?
What time is it?
He quit against Max.
He sat down on the floor in the canvas. That's kind of worse. That's kind of worse.
Yeah. And bloodied and badgered. So your favorite fighter is not only a loser but a quitter. Got it. Awesome.
But he's also a champion too. That's something Tony ain't never been.
That's not true. Tony was a champion.
What kind of champion? What kind of champion was he? What kind of champion was he? The first loser champion?
Lightweight.
No.
I do
you're missing a part.
As a real belt, though. I do count that as a real belt.
Hell nah. That's the doo-doo belt. That's the trash belt. That's the ass belt. That's the garbage belt. Hell nah.
It's certified second place. If you don't become an interim and then snatch up the undisputed, you just got second place, my guy.
But how we got to Dustin though? Dustin beat Prime.
Dustin and Tony are both trash because they ain't never been undisputed.
And Dustin still isn't a champion.
But he beat a featherweight champion who could have fought at 155, and he still beat him though.
Hey,
Sounds
I feel
good.
Dustin, Justin, and Tony are all trash because they ain't never been undisputed.
That's
That's
a hot
a
take.
terrible
Garbage.
take.
That's
It's
a hot take.
the best take.
You hot trash.
Hey, give me the
Wait.
strap. They ain't never had the strap ever
You know what?
in the
I
You said
think-
you want the
careers.
strap. Pause.
No, you want the strap. I said they ain't never had it.
Hey, shout out to AA Ron.
You said, give me the strap. That's what I heard.
You want the strap. That's your
Clip
problem. You
Nah,
so
nah, nah.
hard up
You
for
said
Tony, you want to
clip
give
it.
him the strap.
Clip it. He said, give
You
me
so
the
hard
strap.
up for Tony,
That's
you
what
want to give
you
him
said.
the strap.
That's what you said. Your word.
You so hard up,
Quote,
you want to take the strap and give it to Tony. That's your
verbatim,
problem.
You said you want the
You
strap.
want to get the strap and give it to Tony.
You
That's
want
what you
the
want to do.
strap. I got
You
it.
want the
All right.
strap.
Got it.
You
know
would
what's
take the
sad?
strap and
Okay,
give it to
should've let-
Tony.
Because you said what you really wanted in
You
life.
would take the strap and give it to
What
Tony.
You said. You
'Cause he
said
sucks.
You want the strap.
All right.
They should have let Tony face before his exit. Tony should have faced this guy. What's his name? Jordan Levitt. That'd have been a good fight for Jordan Levitt.
That'd have been
Though.
hilarious.
Hey, Jordan Levitt beats him.
Facts. And twerks on him. Twerk
The
guy.
world will never know.
No, now he about to get beat up by Dylan Dennis, which is even worse.
That's gonna be bad. That's gonna be real bad.
See. We'll see what happens.
And GFL, you cannot draft a guy number 1 overall after getting knocked out by a guy that just started boxing. That's like that should have been like on the bulletin board. Don't draft somebody that had knocked out by YouTuber.
Boxing
But they
and MMA
drafted
is not
Tony
the
Ferguson.
same sport. It's not the same
Who?
sport. Boxing and MMA
Yeah,
is
but
not the same sport. It's a whole
that's
different
Jake
realm.
Paul though. Yeah, I get it.
Jake Paul, who just beat Mike Tyson. There you go.
60-year-old Mike Tyson, yeah.
Hey, the name is on the mantle.
Facts.
That was dumb.
That's true. Bro got Anderson Silva, Mike Tyson, Nick Diaz, Tyron Woodley.
He to go.
Ooh, that resume is crazy.
Soon to have his brother's name on the mantle.
Oh, all right.
That's
Now this is the biggest money grab I've ever seen in my life. I'm happy that you brought it up.
We
Jay.
are running short on time, but let's talk about this real quick. I'm just gonna say for me real fast, I hate it. I don't like it. I'm not even gonna watch it. Like, yes, like there are some times where you can go to spots where you can watch stuff without paying a price. I don't know those personally, but I wouldn't even go there. I'm not.
It's Netflix too.
I'm not even watching it on the Netflix. It's a big like it's really what the U.S. government is doing right now, right? Where it's like they don't even try to do a real quick hand trick of magic. They're showing you the trick and still expect you to fucking pay for it. I'm not about it. I don't give a fuck about it. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna support it at all.
I think this is gonna happen though. I think that fight's not even gonna happen. I think people like us, we're gonna be so against it, and I think they're gonna call Darren Till. You'll come fight on the 27th. That's what I think is gonna happen.
It's 100% going to happen because you've got the people who all they do is drink Prime. They watch Andrew Tate. They think fucking what's that guy's name with the fucking porn stash? Andrew Schultz is funny. Like
Andrew Schultz is funny.
He's not funny at all. He's not funny at all. Theo Von's not funny
at all.
That's
subjective.
But like that is their category. Who's all in? Who I'm playing Call of Duty the other day. And this dude is rapping KSI. I was like, I didn't even know he was a rapper. Like, what the fuck is this? It's crazy.
He's a streamer.
But I think Jake is capped out because I think the Arthur called him out to fight and he didn't even respond to him or acknowledge that. So
of course he not.
You keep talking about he want to be a champion. Okay, well, a champ called you out and man's had cricket going on. But instead you want the one with your brother? That's stupid. It's crazy. This is a glorified sparring match. Because Jace, if you get the opportunity to go inside there with our brother, our oldest brother, are you gonna act it like if y'all gonna get paid? Okay, cool. Y'all can go inside there and glorify.
With a bag like that, we fighting.
It's a bag.
Like that,
it's bag season. It's the bag season.
You gonna knock your brother out?
Their bag is guaranteed. Yeah. Their bag is guaranteed. It's not like not like they put 20 in the middle of the ring and the winner takes all. I got 20 just for showing up.
This is a money grab. You don't even have to knock your brother out.
But if Logan does somehow, some way knock Jake out, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy.
See, and that's that bullshit right there. People talking about, well, if this happens, that's nah. See, I'm out.
They finna just be in there hugging and tipping and tapping.
Right. And not for nothing, Jake could box. He's trash, but he could box for what it's worth. He's just trash, though. That's it.
You saying he is trash like he would knock you the fuck out?
Honestly, I don't think so. I'm being for real. I don't
Get
think
the
he'll knock me
fuck
out.
out of here!
We don't know
I'm being
AJ's
serious.
skin. We don't
I'm
know
being
AJ's
serious.
skin.
He'll knock me out.
He'll
He
knock you
probably
out. He'll
decision
dog
me
walk you.
because my cardio
He'll
ain't
dog
there,
walk
but he ain't knocking me out.
AJ,
Ain't that
He
right?
AJ, but
knocks you
would you
out.
beat Tony though, AJ?
Right now, Tony? Right
Yeah,
now, Tony?
yeah.
Tony will finish me in the third round. Right now.
Finish you
I
in the
bet you
third
he
round.
would.
He ain't
I
finished
bet
you.
you Tony would finish you in 3 rounds.
This is
That's
crazy.
wild. Listen, Jake Paul knocks you out.
Shout out
What are
to
you, about
Nah.
123 pounds?
Nah, I'm 175. 5'9". 175.
Oh, a little short guy. Well, you're
Yeah,
taller than
5'9".
CJ, though.
5'9". Like what? Aren't you 5'9"?
Fuck no. I'm 5'11.
Stop. You're not
CJ
the same
is
height as Max
4'8.
Holloway.
Yes, I am. I'm 5'11.
But
No,
before
you're
we
not.
do get off, though, before we get off, I do want to state that Ilia is better than Islam Makhachev. And yeah, that's it. That's what I had to say about that.
Here, here.
Wait,
King of the North.
and quick question.
Do you
If
think he beats Islam?
who?
Islam. I mean Ilia.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he kind of embarrasses him though. Honestly, I think that's the type of fight that would be. I think he embarrasses him because I don't think he could take Ilia down, but I think Ilia gets right back up and start piecing him up on the feet. Ilia's faster than Dustin. Ilia's stronger than Dustin, and he's younger than Dustin. I think there you go right there.
That, my friend, is MMA Math. Go ahead and check that out. We do it on YouTube as well.
What was you about to say, CJ?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm good. Send us on out, Sky.
it is gonna be February. By the next time we are here, we will be back. AJ will be back. I don't know if CJ will be back. Jace is gonna be on some emo trip. Who fucking knows?
Weirdo.
I'm gonna be on the Emo's Not Dead cruise. If
Bro's a
anyone's out
weirdo.
there, hey, shut the fuck up, little guy. I'm gonna be in the Emo's Not Dead cruise. If anyone's gonna be there, go ahead and
No
hit me
one
up.
that's watching this is gonna be there.
Hey, nobody who celebrates Black History Month gonna be there.
That's
Nobody.
Listen, a
Nigga,
lot of
you
our
don't even
friends-
celebrate Black History Month. What are you
don't.
talking about?
You don't celebrate History Month. You
You
just said,
crazy.
oh, wait a second. Let me quote you from earlier. Oh, I forgot it was Black History Month. Yeah, I'm going with Jodinho. Thank you.
Oh, wait,
Like I was saying.
before we go, Scott, this is for you. If Max Holloway wins the undisputed lightweight belt, you owe your sister an apology.
Yeah.
You do.
You do.
Seriously, you do.
Yeah.
You do.
I mean, if I win the
But you wanna
lottery,
know what
I'll
he
become a millionaire.
You know what he would do? He'd be like, I picked Max, though. At the end of the day, who did I pick? I picked Max. So it doesn't matter. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for him. I like Max Holloway.
Like I said prior, I love that y'all always quote me. It just shows my greatness. We only quote greatness. It's a beautiful thing.
And we
Charming.
gotta keep the quotes coming because you just be up here just lying and making up stuff.
Hella lying.
We gotta keep track of that.
Dude, I never.
Cool. But anyways, that is all for this week. We will be back next week. Until then, we're out. Peace.
I go for that.
Peace.
No, but seriously though, he thinks that Tony beats Prime Max Holloway. That's crazy.
No, he legit believes that.
It's not crazy because that would be a good fight, but I think Max easy. He wins that fight though.
No, he thinks that.
But I don't see it. I don't see it.
I was asking my girl the other day because we were talking about him versus Dustin, like in the middle of them being their best them. I was like, who do you think will win, Tony or Dustin? I was like, I don't know, man. I think
that's close.
that's crazy. That would have been a crazy ass fight, bro. And like in their best of them,
I really
And I was
think
like-
that Dustin wins.
You think so?
The reason why is because
I don't know.
even in those fights that Tony was winning, he was getting pieced up. Like he had every fight, he had to pull it out the fire. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying
Which is
too,
why
those
we
guys.
love him.
I just watched Dustin fight fucking Dan Hooker, and he was getting fucked up in that fight too.
Yo, he was getting beat up bad, yo.
That was a great ass fight, but I'm like, if it go to the ground, it's gonna get wicked with Dustin. Yeah, I know he a black belt, but it'll get spooky down there with Tony.
Yeah.
I don't think submit
So
him.
I don't know.
I don't think submit him though. I think cut him up. Though. I think cut him up, elbow him. I don't think Tony submits Dustin in his prime. I don't think so.
Nah, you crazy.
It took Islam 5 rounds to do it, and his prime. Dustin not his prime. So
Nah, young Tony was spooky on the bottom, bro. He was throwing up shit all over the place, man.
Yo, but like, see, you say that right, but who did he finish on the ground though in his prime? Like seriously, who did he finish?
Kevin
He
Kevin
finished
Lee.
Kevin Edson. He finished Edson on the ground.
Uh,
I don't
Who
remember him
had
finishing
pause?
Edson.
That nigga was like the first Dark Knight.
he was. I can't believe they got all the old heads in GFL. Like they
Like,
really
why
went
though?
and for what? It's like the retirement. It's worse than Bellator.
And
Let
Tony
me
should
see.
stop, bro. I can't take him fighting. I cannot take him fighting Sage Northcutt and getting spinning head kick. I can't take that as a
Oh,
fan.
Sage North, he gonna smoke him if he fight
I
him.
can't take that though, cause
They just
like,
at 155.
yeah, I think
Oh
so.
no,
Yeah,
they got the weird.
Yeah, it's
it's
55,
International
65,
yeah,
35.
So it's 60.
Yeah,
I think it's 60. I like those weights though.
I do like
Oh
them.
damn! And we should have talked about Islam versus DDP too. We should have talked about that because they been going back and forth.
Man, that shit retarded.
I haven't seen that.
This nigga talking about I'll go up to 185. You're like, I got the height, the whatever.
Oh, DDP. Yeah. I see that.
Islam, yeah.
I'm like, brother.
Maybe in like some pure grappling with the jujitsu, maybe like he
I don't
might.
know, but like you
But
could tell
DDP a
DDP,
strong ass nigga,
he's
man.
strong. Exactly, he's strong.
He got
He's
that
strong.
strength too.
I seen him. No, for real. No, like actual factual. Because like when people was like slow like that and they be strong as hell, they don't know how
Yeah,
strong they is. They just throw your dumb ass. Like,
yeah,
what's
just
going on?
grabbing you all hard
Yeah,
and shit. Like, bro, get the fuck off me.
I tell you what
He
though,
looked like a nigga got a strong ass grip.
if Kamzat fights DDP and he manhandles him, then that's a scary dude, bro. That's scary if he does that to him.
facts.
The thing that'll be weird about that though is because we still don't know how Hamza cardio's finna go
Hey, we
for
don't.
5, right? Because he got Rob out there hella quick. DDP's getting better with his cardio with his goofy ass. So all it takes for
That's crazy.
DDP to last around 2 rounds, and it might get spooky for Hamza.
Right. You see, but fighters like that though, if you know you got that ability in your back pocket, why not bring it out in the second, third round, not in the first round though?
For Hamza?
No, yeah, him too, but like fighters that fight like that though, like save your best attribute for like in the fight, like later in the
See,
fight.
but that's Hamza though, bro. He don't know how to maintain his engine. This nigga's like,
Right.
nigga, I'm a 40 yard dash your ass. Hopefully I
Right.
can get you out. But once you start hitting the top, case in point,
Right.
Kamaru's coming off the goddamn couch 10 days.
Right.
Yeah.
Kamaru was
That's
like, I'm
why.
gonna be patient. I'm gonna be patient, and then it's gonna get spooky for you.
Like the only fighter comparable to Kamzat in terms of fighting like that though is like somebody like Conor McGregor because they start so fast and after that they dead. That's
Yeah.
the only fighter comparable.
But
Like if
that's I was about to say too though. It's like, yeah, Hamza been kind of chilling, but he got Rob out of there what, a minute and a half or whatever that was. So
that shit
we
was
don't even know what his longevity is gonna be. He
right,
always be sick and all of that too.
right. And I think it's something to be said too, because Islam all like I'll fight DDP. What about Kamzat? I want to see that. Fight Kamzat.
Yeah, I want to see, and also too, it's like, say Hamza does get the push up to fight for the championship belt, is bro ready for everything that comes with it too, right? All the interviews,
Not,
all of this,
that's a
all of
good
that,
question.
plus
That's a good question.
the fight in the 5 rounds, plus with the cardio and all that extra shit. So I think he can, but DDP one of them niggas. If he wins things to the 3rd round, he big and strong. He starts
Right.
holding on to him and stuff. It might get a little weird with him, man.
Yeah, I've been watching like a lot of him on his fights recently. I don't like how.
Who DDP?
Yeah, I don't like how he lost to how you say his last name? Roberto what? I don't know how to say his last name, but Sultan, something
Roberto
like that.
Soldic. Roberto
He like
Soldic that
knocked him
used to
out.
fight in 1.
Yeah, he hit him with a 2-piece, knocked him out, and Sean got that 2-piece. So it's like I can see that landing on DDP. So we'll see. That's gonna be a good fight
That
though. Sean and DDP.
that card is so buns, bro.
Yeah, that shit is whack. Like,
This
yeah,
card is better than the pay-per-view card.
that's what I'm
And
saying. I
we
don't know
and
why
we
they
getting it
could have
for
took
free.
exactly.
Facts.
They could have took Sergey and Zarzinho and put them on that card. Like, just throw them on there. Like,
Yeah, but the thing is, bro, is he a money nigga? He probably like, bro, give me a good card. Give me something that everybody finna come watch. Bro, the 312 is trash, bro. They got Tatiana. Like, I love Tatiana. But who else in the MMA sphere is like, oh, Tatiana Suarez? Like, she's not around enough for people to be like interested in her like that.
They didn't
Yo,
even
she might
clap when she was at
low key. Yeah, sorry.
They didn't even clap when she was at the other when she was at the pay-per-view last week in
With
Los
Patchy?
Angeles. Yeah, they
Yeah,
didn't even clap. It was like they didn't know who the fuck that was. That's crazy.
exactly. Yep.
Low key though, Tatiana might she might be like this was crazy because she up there in age, but she could be the best fighter of all time in that division. Because I don't if she manhandles Wei Lee, who else beating her? Like realistically, I don't see nobody in that division beating her.
Herself, if she can't stay healthy.
If she don't
Right.
stay healthy, she don't. That what they say. The best ability is availability.
Hey,
Yeah.
what Munib said she got a documentary on ESPN called Unbreakable. He was like, but she's breakable.
That's
That
crazy.
yeah,
She's good though.
that's a
She's good.
that's what I'm saying. That's a pretty good fight. And then Wei Lee, she don't fight enough too.
Right. But
She
she don't
fought
have to
what
because
once
it's
last
much
year.
good to fight her. Yeah.
Twice. She fought 300
She
and
fought
then she fought against Art. No, maybe
Who's
she
the
did
go-
only fight once.
who's the golden back in that division at 15? Like consistent. It's
Joanna.
Joanna, right? And she
JJ
beat Joanna.
No,
JJ.
it's
And she beat
JJ, but I still put Rose there too because Rose got her out of there. Rose got
The
her
thing
out
that's
of
the thing
there.
was crazy with Rose. Rose beat Wei Lee
Wei
twice.
Lee.
Yep.
She
That
beat
division, yeah.
JJ twice, and she knocked both of them out.
Yep.
That's crazy. So you gotta put her in the top 3
And,
then. Like you gotta put Rose in the top
and
3.
they don't put Rose up there just because she had one boring fight. All of a sudden she ain't shit. It's crazy. These people
Yeah,
is
Rose,
crazy.
but she's in terms of like that, she's underrated though. Rose is great.
She
I like
is.
watching her fight.
She's
Yeah, I
hella
like her. But that's the thing too with Rose. It's like one of those things where she kind of ain't got no home because she over there losing to sorry ass people. Like who she just lose to? Macy Barber, one of them girls.
Oh Lord. I
Macy
think
good
it
though.
was
One,
I like Macy. She alright.
she alright though. But the thing, she was winning the fight, and then till
Yeah.
she started getting controlled and shit. Like
Nah, Aaron Blanchfield.
Aaron Back,
She killed my boo.
same
Yo,
white girl.
Rose killed my girl. She killed my girl. I was mad about her.
Who?
I was mad at that. She killed what? Remember with the eyelash? Cortez,
Oh,
Tracy
Tracy
Cortez?
Cortez.
She killed that woman. She killed her.
And then Tracy Cortez over there beefing with Eileen Perez. And they both sorry.
That was
Right.
crazy.
Yo, like that's crazy. Like the UFC, like that main event showed me like no offense to the fighters, but some of them is really garbage. Like they don't have no business being in there. And she really showed that. Like, oh, I'm way better than her.